Hello, everybody. Um, let's have a discussion a little bit here about the current energies. If you paid attention in the last 2 3 days, things were a little bit more interesting. A little bit more interesting that I'm talking about of the amount of going deep energies that digging in and rising on the surface. That began with the new moon. That was the Gemini together with pretty much the same time as the Saturn turns retrograde. You may feel this energy that shifts you back. Nobody likes to go back when you are in a process of progress, but you need to understand that this going back, this retrograde periods that we have within us, they are helping us to wait a minute, do the things properly. I do the correct actions, review what you learn, and then build it right. I had a very beautiful messages since this morning. Ever since we did some work today, I want to say thank to Nick there, and also congratulate. Also the credit goes to the divine and my partner and all three of us. We had a great discussions, but when the things goes and fall into place, all of a sudden there was a lot of messages pretty much all day of people that had the things in place. So things are going in place as long as you working with the things that you need to work on it in place. And this is why those new energies, we've been talking about it, they're coming in. They are working, and somehow, some way, the miracles happen. Things are healed. You find informations, and it was very beautiful to hear some very good positive messages from people been working with them of the amount of the quality of how did they fixed these things. But even the message comes in this afternoon that people, even without their partner, they are getting into beautiful inner work within themselves. They find this energies inside of them about this peace. So this is why we want to discuss in it today. Things are going to fall into place pretty soon, so you have to be patient. But those retrogrades when a day comes in, don't fall like you're going back. You're going back for a reason. And there, without this overdue, I want to recognize the people who's coming to the chat. Grande, thank you for coming in. Elizabeth, Pallavi, Faye Thomas, thank you for coming in. Yes, yesterday there was no live chat. There was no live chat because I actually had to go ahead within the energies, kind of like lowering down myself. I probably slept very good, maybe talking about 12, 14 hours in there. I had to soak it up, those energies. I had to go be in this state. I hope you following those energies, you following the stuff they are going on, and look with this inside of you. There is going to be this downloads. Take your time for those downloads. There was in the past 2 3 days, and I'm not just talking about the Schumann resonance. I'm looking at that we're still under these divine energies because the Sun and the Saturn, as the Sun moves into Leo, it is about to have divine authority. Who is the teacher? The teacher is the universe. The teacher is you. The teacher and the student is you. So that's what we are going to talk about this. A lot of advanced learnings, but when I'm talking about uh, advanced learnings, is you going to look at things that you're trying to find answers. But when you are in the age of Aquarius and end of whatever you have to do as the age of Pisces, and there is no more guidelines after that, done. You're going to have some of the guidelines and so on. What are you going to do? You have to write the new. You have to write the new situations, the new energies, the whole new scriptures, I would say, for the age of Aquarius. And some of you is going to get those messages. Some of you is going to be dealing with this. Some of you is going to take the road. Some of you going to be making the future. Some of you going to be writing the future. Some of you going to be evolved within that future for the next future generations. If that's you, congratulations. You choose your path in there. You are chosen one. Hard to be chosen to understand that you are chosen one for this. If that is your energies within yourself, find the courage, the strength, and the power within you is there. If you somehow, some way, these videos will find you out. Somehow the universe brings you here. Somehow the things are there within. Um, will be there. I watched a video of one of the best spiritual guides of there. I don't want to attach the name in there because some of you have tendency to attach things to things, and I don't want to share the name for, but it's a very well known. He's not here right now. For it is his ascent. But he was talking about that the evolutions of the twin flames for those who are in the twin flames journey is going to continue. Otherwise, if that stops in there, there will be no evolution that needs to be done with this. So, in this current energies that we are going through a lot of transformations. You may gonna find out losing people, losing friends, or gaining new people, gaining new friends. Maybe you're gonna find out the new energies is gonna be asking you to step out of comfort zone. You may gonna find out the new energies is asking you to put yourself forward. You may gonna find out things that's suppressing you. You may gonna find out you're stalled in the journey. You may gonna find yourself stuck. But those energies that just came in right now, they're gonna be helping you to go forward by you realizing and understanding the things from the past. So the past is not gonna bring you back as you feel it from within you. Actually, through the past, you do other things that you haven't done in the past is they're going to propel you to go forward because that's the power of the retrogrades. They are shifting your spirituality in you. They are more in the spiritual energies inside of you. Whatever you missed whenever there were direct motions, now they're going back in the spirituality and now the spirit is talking to you. So be patient within those positive energies. Take time. It may gonna take you a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to those energies to comes in, but they're gonna be beautiful, beautiful. Yes, you're gonna go through the fires. You're gonna go through situations. You're gonna go into the mud. You're gonna go to whatever you have to go in there. Question is when I get out in there, when you get out of the rabbit hole, when you get off of this black hole, when you get out on the other side of this pulse and push into the gravity field that you are right now, you are going to find it's all worth it. So, Vijay, hi dear. I was rewatching Bhagwan Hindu movie, very intense emotions the other day. I understand what you resonate so much with the movie. Hallelujah. Namaste. This movie's got a very beautiful lessons, but also that movie has, if you reading between the lines, the emotions in there. So, for example, you practicing your energies as a twin flame when you're watching movies, and you're gonna find things within the movies between the lines, something that you've been seeking, something that you haven't seen from before. And Bhagwan is one of those great movies talking about this. It is incredible, incredible, powerful movie especially when lovers, they should be never, ever, ever separated from a third party, and especially their own kids. But also, there is in that movies the presentations of the adopted God son. That son, where he came, what he did, and what the appreciations of that adopted kid towards both the mother and the father that adopted you. You're gonna find very beautiful lessons in that movie, and also what the divine does within the whole story. Very beautiful, incredible movie. So Vijay, I'm glad you watched it. I feel like you took a lot of lessons from that movie. Yes. Pallavi, hi. Yeah, I feel a little out still. It's like still making sense of what exactly happened. I feel need to go slow, grounded. Yes, I was talking about an astrogravitational report. Ground yourself. Grounding is beautiful. It is great and is needed because that way you allow the energies to come here and get out of there. Um, Grounding could be you going barefoot. Grounding, it's very beautiful. If you go out in the nature, if you're all natural, you guys know what I'm talking about. Or especially you can go and do a shower meditations in there. The shower meditations are very special because the water, it comes from the ground. It holds the energies of the ground as a memory. Also goes through our pipes. They are grounded. This is a grounded water. You also ground yourself out, but the water, it comes in to cleanse the energies in there. It cleans the energies there. So it's a very powerful energy for the people who understand this. It is a very powerful energies. If you have issues with grounding and the grounding doesn't work, then something within your thoughts preventing you from grounding. Search your own thoughts because your thoughts becomes thinking process. Your thinking process turns the energy or blocks the energy. And from that point, when the grounding doesn't help, that's mean the flow of energies through your body does not goes right. You can have a blocked energy in the spirituality, you have blocked energy in your psychology, in your emotions, in your heart, or in the physical situations. You don't like the physical part of your body, so you're blocking the energies within your body. If you have issues of emotions, you're blocking through the emotions, you're blocking the energies that are going to be flowing into it. Acceptance, you are blocking your second chakra in there. Okay. The third chakra, you're not happy in life. The fourth chakra, you're not feel loved in your life. Well, begin to love yourself, and then people is gonna find the love, and they're gonna begin to smile at you, like they feel the love that's streaming out of you. You give to receive, not just waiting to receive in there. Speak your truth, speak your emotions. That fix the throat chakra. When you speak your emotions, then the energy is coming out and it's complete. You're not blocking these emotions inside of you. Internal visions. If you are blinded, you kind of like you don't see the things in your life. What is your internal visions within your internal self there? If you're blocking the divine, your seventh chakra is going to be blocked. How are you going to receive the divine messages inside of you? So it's so much you can actually look inside. But when you're at peace, you're allowing to troubleshoot yourself. Tree hugging, yes, for those who loves to hug trees, congratulations to you. That was a beautiful you to be within the nature. I love to be in the nature myself. I like the nature in there so much. Hopefully, next week I can be able to finally get to the beach there. But I have a lot of other things that goes in life than It's more important. And there, but also it's important that I have to find myself time for my own self. And that's what I did yesterday. I was exhausted of the new energies, but I knew that I have to allow them to go through me. So took the time off. Exhaustions, you might gonna feel exhausted, but if you look at it in that exhaustions, that is about you to surrender, you to let go of the past at the same time. So remember what happened 6 months prior. We learned to not do an energies exchange, and we learned to purge our personality, not others, not engage with others, and so on. Now Saturn is going to tell us what was the benefit out of this. Is to you to pay attention to your own actions, the way you proceed with energies. Boy, it's good. I mean, it's good to be back out of it, but those new energies, those new downloads that comes in, they're going to be coming in, and we are working hard to bring those energies here for you guys. Okay, we have to do what we have to do, and we understand that within the new energies, we're not having expectations to have 1,000 people, million people, and so on. The new energies is going to be only for the people within the new energies, because we cannot operate anymore with the old energies. We can understand the old energies, we can help the old energies to evolve to transitions, but personally, you to work with this, it's kind of like it's going to become almost impossible, because once you're getting within the new energies, it is impossible to go back to the old, because you already transitioned. And for those who are in the age of the and the edge, I'm sorry, of the transitions, there's going to be a giving a help. You're going to get some help from people, from books, from the divine, or some way, somehow, you're going to be able to cross over. And you're going to find yourself when you cross over that the life gets much easier, because whatever took you before within the old energies, you had to fight a lot of old energy. You had to find a lot of shadow, a lot of fogginess, a lot of unclear things. While within the new energies in there, you clear the things out within yourself. You're looking for things to clarify it. You maybe feel like to prove to yourself what you already feel. You may be looking at for energies that you already know them, but you gotta you gotta prove that you're on the right thing in there. But that's gonna be bring clarification, clarity, and you're not gonna doubt. At some point, you're gonna stop doubting those new energies within you. You're just gonna go forward with it, because you understand. You begin to sidetrack sometimes within those energies. So yeah, Pallavi, emotional flow got better, working more on the physical. Great. Pallavi, if you have anything, you can actually call me and we can discuss anything. If there's anything in the physical, actually, I work with few people who had some similar situations in there. And today, I'm so proud of it because I worked with someone 2 weeks prior to today, pretty much. And I got a very good message that through the emotional, through the situations that were fixed, a person had a very good physical experience. So, if that's the case, Pallavi, not a problem. Confirmations, double confirmations, however you want to call it. I don't like those. For it, that's good, Pallavi. It's great that you are working on it. I'm just saying that if you need some help, help is always being given for those who seek it. Don't be afraid to seek help, because I had to go to Nick, Mr. Alchemy of Balance, and to Paulina, my, which is I give her very good credit for this. to find help. Sometimes you have to seek for help, and help is given for those who ask for it. So never be afraid, ashamed, or guilty, or worry about that. It's much better you to swallow your whatever situations is inside of you and ask for help. And I'm so grateful to get to know people like that, because sometimes you begin to doubt yourself, or being in the shadow, or you don't know the things. But when you have great communications, when you go deep within the hole, within the rabbit hole, sometimes you need the help, the clarifications to get out of that. You want to get out of that, then the things are getting much improved. Hey, glad CJ, thank you for coming in. Pallavi, thank you, dear. Fixing more sacral chakra, had emotional block, which is improving. It's great. You're welcome, Pallavi. You all guys, welcome for in there. Talking about something else of the new energies. You are gonna be having this protection, and you are not gonna be able to talk, communicate with distorted energies of the old way. Boom. You can't go back with this. You may be removed from family members. You may gonna be removed from the places you live because it's toxic. You may be removed from jobs that are toxic. You may be removed from engagement with people who still codependent, simply because they're codependent on you. They have to learn to be independent in there. You're gonna be learning what proper relationship. Doesn't matter what relationship. It doesn't matter if this is a situationship, friendship, family ship, business ships, and so on. All has to be working without codependency in there, but it has to be working with interdependency. You're gonna understand. I made one video, 5D and work, if you were talking about work situations, because there the new way of the age of Aquarius is going to be the spider web. You can have the title, you can have the positions, you can have everything in there. That doesn't make you bigger than anybody else. You're working with souls where everything is equal, and from the owner all the way to the last worker, the guy who cleaning the floor, everyone is on the same page. Things are going to change, but it's going to take time. And look from within yourself, that if you've been removed from somewhere, if you've been getting out from somewhere, if you doesn't resonate with certain things anymore, accept. That is going to be acceptance for it, because otherwise you are going to be stalled with this. You're going to be stuck. You don't want to be stuck, are you? So the new energies is going to be pushing some of you up. Well, maybe some of you deserve a little bit of kick in the butt. I mean, we all need that, right? We all need that. So, yes. Are you going to see more of the synastry, that hierarchy and the workplace? Actually, there's going to be a point that the businessmen, they're going to comes in and they're going to figure it out, that it's much better performance they're going to have from everyone when they begin to be more, I don't want to say personally evolved. Actually, they have to learn to care in there, because it's so good when you are focused within the business. If you have a business and the investors comes in and tells you, you need to cut people off so we can make more money as an investors, you have to go ahead, put some more robots in there and so on, you have to improve this and this, that's going to help with this, we're going to invest this and this in the company. And you're like, you know who makes this company, sir? Investor. people. Because I can do these improvements, but I'm going to lose my quality because I understand the quality is not just for manufacturing. The quality is the people within the manufacturing. Because I know if my people understand that my customers are supporting the whole company and they have to do their work, so our customers are happy and I rewarding them and I care for them, you're gonna be happy, Mr. Investor. There's gonna be a time that the empathy is gonna be kicked in. Some of the companies, they are gonna understand that at some point technology is good, but they're going to understand technology is not everything. Technology is not everything. And of course, there's gonna be some bosses, which is they're gonna be running their business to the ground because of the technology, because of exactly this automatic process that makes a product and so on, and producing things and so on. But they're not going to have something. They're not going to have a human interaction. And then they're going to become sick. Then it's going to come into it. What the heck is going on? So, yes, there's going to be some there. Are you going to see more of synarchy, that hierarchy in the workplace? Actually, there's going to be some changes within the Age of Aquarius about this, because that everyone doing what they were supposed to be doing at work there is going to be bringing more better, because people spending 8 hours 8 hours at work, which is that is their workplace in there. If you pay attention, with the hours you're home and the hours you sleep and so on, you're gonna find out that the most of the time you spend is actually at work. Because with the travel and everything, you pretty much like 10 hours out of the home. You back home, you may be doing certain things together with your partner and so on. You have a kids, and you have like what? You back home at 5 o'clock, then you shopping, you do things, you prepare things. So until 6, 7 o'clock, there is a dinner time, and from 7 till like 9:30, 10 o'clock, you have this little window of opportunity to do things about it in the family, and then you have to go to bed. You sleep, you don't interact. There is no interactions and everything in there. And then you go back into work. So at some point, there's going to be turned out that your work environment has to be a very good in there. And people is going to be learning within this. It's coming, like it or not. The business, the investors, everyone, even psychologists, is going to be comes in and they're going to say like, you guys want to fix this? Let's fix it the right way, because you don't have that. And the businesses they're doing a bad stuff, they're going to have bad reputation as a toxic company, as a toxic environment, and they're going to go down. They're going to be shut down, because the people who are in toxic environment, the quality is not going to be good, the clients is not going to be happy, and the performance of the company is going to be lose itself. And then that performance, the overall performance of the company, is going to go down until it doesn't hit the owner. And there is like, what's going on? Sometimes it's going to be too late, but sometimes some of the people is going to be changing the culture within the business. And there, yeah, it's going to be a great reset in there. So, yeah. Elizabeth, thank you, Dio. Does the push include conflict separations from old friends? For some, it will. It all depends of what the old friends or what the conflict is. For some, actually, it's going to be backwards. Some of the conflicts is going to be actually bring rising up in there because of the way the journey is. But for some, you maybe find out that people's gonna comes in and tells you, "What are you talking about? What are you crazy of those new energies and so on and so on?" You know why? Because the new energy is telling you one thing, which has been said in the scriptures a long time ago: don't throw your pearls to people who doesn't understand the value. So some people won't understand the value of the age of Aquarius there is. And talking about the age of Aquarius, there is much more to be said, to be coming in as informations, to be coming out and proven and giving to the people. So the people who are going into the age of Aquarius, they can get like guidelines. What happened? There was a, like we gonna send you back like 2,400, 500 years ago. That was one of the first time begins to be written the scriptures about the Christianity when it came in the age of Pisces in there. Most of you doesn't know that actually within the Christianity, the astrology was so much involved. But it is what it is. Some of the Christians, they abandoned the astrology when they don't know the secret and the values that was there. They was given the guidelines until the end, until the divine union that it's there. And after the divine union, you're building the new world. There is no guidance for how you're going to build the new world. How you going to get the downloads that coming from above to the divine? You're connecting to the divine, and divine gives you this. And you feel it from within your own journey. And some of you get these downloads in the past 2, 3 days. You know who you are. That's why we're discussing this here. Uh, True empathy is required. The truth is required. That what it was. That had to be learned 2,000 years ago. You say your truth, you speak your truth, you do your truth. That triggers others to say and speak your truth. How many of the people that you know, they say the truth from within? Honestly, the truth. What was the conversations when you have with healed person who speak its truth? How do you felt? There you go. You got your answers within yourself. So now the people who are living within the truth, within everything, they're getting into the divine because the divine says, "You're the truth, you're this, I put you over." So that's what it is. And when you have the truth, you have the truth empathy, you have the true love, you have the true actions based out of the truth. You're building the truth, whatever the true base as a family. You become the truth your own self, and that truth your own self leads to a true relationship with everything out there. That could be a family, business, situationships, soul relationships, divine relationships, everything. The base, it's the truth. But how many of the people can speak their truth? They prefer to have a face mask to fit in the society. They pretend they. You guys know what I'm talking about. Even the whole journey, if you look at it, the journey as a twin flames, it's all about to purge all the crap out of you so it can become the truth until it becomes divine. Who knows who is your twin flame? Divine? People still searching for the answer. Dio, this is my true twin flame. Go to the divine and wait there. You're gonna find out for things. It is. So yeah. All right. I was thinking of these verses today. Actually, Elizabeth, there has been a lot of that we did the digging it, and we're still digging it. Let me tell you, we're still digging it there within the verses. We're still working a lot because this is like the last mud that has to be moved out from us to be purged out so we can go and do the things that we need to do. But yes, that is what it is. So, yeah. Vijay, most outcasts, scapegoat in a society were not accepting in their own hometown. They have to move away. It's always been like this. Why? Because when you trigger the truth, when you trigger the things out there within people, you're going to be accepted because they cannot be the truth. When you actually pushing their demons, woof, right? What did their demons do? Well, we don't want you. We didn't need you. We don't want to talk to you. We don't get in this. We don't get that. That's their demons for them. And you're like, I'll let you people find out that you have your own demons in there. Sounds like narcissistic, toxic relationships to you? It is. But that is all needs to be purged. So, yeah, um, you need to understand this. And if you are the one who was cast away, now you understand why you are cast away. Because you cannot survive. And this old, toxic, manipulative environment that is toxic for you. This is why you're building the new. This is why you're the part of the new. This is why the new energies are coming into you. Mirna. Hi, Mirna. Thank you for coming in. Does telepathy between twin flames is on par? Some thought about love for one another, protection of sort like day you throw a stone in the water, it creates concentrating waves. Let me tell you about the twin flame telepathy in there. You will be knowing things about within your twin flame what you need to know. The telepathy, I already proved that. I studied that medically. The telepathy is working and it's proven that it's work. I'm talking about the mirroring neurons and using of the CHAT system within the brain. The people are still, I mean, thank God, is those people they do these researches, but it's different when you using that, and then you find those researches and you understand how this operate from within yourself. The telepathy within the twin flames, I had a very good example today. Somebody called me. It's like, you know what? I felt like my TF is down, and I called him in, find out what's going on, and I told him that things that could be that so on, and now he understood because the runner sometimes the runner when they become enlightened, they understand things, and the person felt that the runner would happen in there and called in, and they figured things out. But if you match this within the astrology, that is a Mars and Venus grow together through communications, through Mercury, right? The authority of the divine makes this. You need to understand sometimes you may have a twin flame telepathy in there. Sometimes that telepathy is blocked because a lot of the twin flames they use this gift to manipulate their twin flames so they can have physical union. You're self-sabotaging yourself if you're doing this. The telepathy comes naturally without any force. That telepathy, it has its purpose only when it's needed. And some of the people, they don't value the gifts, the spiritual gifts we have as a twin flames. Some of the people who are in the twin flames journey, they're looking for that twin flame. Some of the people who are in the twin flame journey, they're still codependent. They don't understand what it means to be a twin flame. You can teach them as much as you want, but they're not teachable. Let me tell you why some of the people are not coachable on that. Because they only have focus of their twin and they want their twin for their own purpose, satisfaction. What is the purpose of the twin flame is divine. not personal satisfactions. Oh, yes, you can enjoy your twin when you're together and everything gets healed under the divine guidance. Nobody said that you cannot. But if you only focus of what you get with the twin and you forget the divine, you know when you're gonna see a union? Let me tell you, you're gonna see that union over to a bended pipe. See the light through. That's the truth. And this is how some of the divine masculine energies are have to work so hard. But so is the feminine energies. Why use a feminine energy? You go out there, you're looking for let's say, potions, magics, meditations, so you can get your twin flame. Why are you doing that? You should go to the divine. You want divine union with your twin flame? You should go to the divine. You want the divine love? Develop it with the divine within you. But doing all this jumbo mumbo magics and so on and so on, guess what? You're not doing anything right. And then you're wondering why not in union. But also talking about this soul phone, I made a video about the soul phone. It is here on the channel. I made a video about the mirroring neurons. You gotta have the culture of these new energies, this new understanding, how to use properly those gifts. You abuse the gifts, you can be getting your life and you're gonna expect a union with divine. That's how it goes. Amen. Confirmations here. So, hey, Matthew. Thanks to see you, brother. Glad to see you, brother, here. Phaeton was so true to you. They can see who I am. I accept that now. If you, but that's what it is. If they are blind, they cannot see. Who can open their eyes? The divine. You're going to learn that when you let everything to the divine, you stop looking, you stop wanting, you stop asking. God gives you what you need. Not what you demand, not what you are focused within. Like, I want my twin flame. I want my twin flame. Oh, think about my twin flame. I want this. Did you ever ask your questions? Are you worth it within yourself to be that twin? What are you going to do as a divine when you get your twin? Are you to the divine to get all that? Most people don't even want to ask these questions themselves because it's going to put them into deep within themselves. But the divine working with you and you're working with the divine is going to bring you the peace. You're going to dig into the issues. And if you're lucky enough to have the appreciations between you and the divine brings you the partner, and you have a partner to do that, the job is going to go 5 times faster there. I'm giving you focusing on the results. I don't want you to feel guilty of what you did in the past. I don't want you to look at it and pushing your buttons. I want you to see the results within yourself. Because when you are result and goal oriented within the divine is going to bring you what you need and what you get, what you've been asking for. Maybe what you've been asking for from your ego standpoint is going to be a different in your whatever the divine is going to give it to you. But when you get to the divine, you're going to be appreciate the divine gave you everything you ever asked for it. And then you have to clean up the distortions between what you wanted and what you got, because probably what you got is better to what you ever wanted. But you don't know that yet within you. So Mina, thank you very so much. Oh, you're welcome. You guys welcome. So if you have any topic idea, if you guys want to talk about something more special there, let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's embrace these new energies. Let's fire that up. These things that comes in, and let's go. There is nothing else I want. Kind of like giving you after all these downloads in there. It's just like it's no much. I mean, I'm doing what I can do here. I'm working on a lot of projects to kick off this in there. And I know that the things is going to happen when they're going to be happening. But you're going to get those energies there, confirmations. You see, guys, that's how the universe works. Confirmations, they are becoming into you. I mean, I've been seeing all day long 333 since I woke up at 3:30. I turn on my computer was 3:33. We talk about something was 3:33. Today I talked to somebody in a consultation, and all of a sudden the phone shut off and shows up 3:33. I went to coffee, the parking lot, and the car had 3:33. This synchronicities is gonna come to you. So, all right, Pallavi, maybe we can discuss future developments as topic. That is a kind of like a Pallavi. That is a kind of like a very broad for it. If you can be more specific in there, like future developments of what? Something more concrete, because otherwise it's just like you can start from developing a family and all the way up into developing the whole New York. It's just like all of the above, you know. But looking inside of it, what that specific might be, but is a very good. That I like that. What changes can we expect in there? We're expecting changes all over the place. We're expecting changes from inner self all the way out into the politicians in charge, the whole line. Everything is on above. Talking about removing toxicity from politics, talking about removing the toxicity from a business, talking about toxicity within all, because the politic is also relationships within politicians, between internal, within the inside, when you become to a county or town or country or states, then international, because people will see it. People will see the toxic energies, the toxic communications, the toxic uh, politician things. It cannot be hidden anymore. Even though right now the toxic energies they are so much, and they're like, we don't hide anymore ourselves. We can do whatever we want. Okay, they don't know something about the divine. They're gonna learn it. Some people gonna learn it in very different ways. They're gonna learn about it is what it is. Sometimes too early, sometimes too late. It all depends. So yes, whole new world in general, like how society as a whole. Basically, Pallavi, if we're gonna be talking about the society is gonna change because it always gonna begin to there. Okay, if you were gonna be talking about the society of HF Aquarius, so funny because yeah, okay. I was told I need to make all this about the age of Aquarius, like writing the guidelines or making the guidelines. And uh, my old thinking is like who I am to know to do this and so on. And I'm forgetting that I have a destiny to do about this. And at some point, I kind of like push myself down. It's like, you know, but when it's your destiny to do things, you do it. And then the people who have to understand, they would. So actually, we're going to be doing this. And if the room you want exactly that, that's perfect. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be Aquarius, so whole new world. So I can give you just a basic thing, whole new world. Yes, a society. Um, I'm gonna put here Pahlavi. All right. Um, Vijay, animals naturally release their trauma by violating, shaking their body, whereas human beings rarely pay attention to releasing trauma, which keeps us their emotional block. Um, you're going to find things inside of it. Can you just guys give me a second? All right, there was a little bit of noise that I can't hear myself, my thoughts, sometimes, but it is what it is. There. But talking about this, about everything that's going to happen, you're going to learn about the word that you say, Vijay, naturally. There is a very good song, a very famous singer there. It's called Naturally. You can do that on your own. She's a very good young singer in there. Kind of like try not to use it, things that are copyrighted in the videos in there. And she sings there. It says, everything comes naturally. It's a very good beat in that song. You can search it yourself, and there is a things in there within that songs. I wish that they make more songs like this. I wish they make more songs like this. To be honest, yes, we need that. But the animals, they're gonna be doing this within, and so is the people. You're gonna find out that the people is gonna be working on that and releasing their situations. They are mostly connecting with one thing. It's called emotions. Releasing of the emotions and develop the new emotions within. This is gonna be one of the main things there. Andres, hi. It is what it is. Uh, Andres, I turned on Dio live chat and it was 11:11. Hi, Dio and everyone. Yeah, hi to you. And talking about those new energies, guys, be patient from you. Allow the changes to take a natural flow of evolution. We were discussing the evolutions here. They are because behind the background of all this experience that we're giving you here in this channel, um, we are going to prepare some things that's going to be specifically for the age of Aquarius. We actually gonna make. We already did. Okay, so let me spill up the guts a little bit. There is a brand new YouTube channel that we set it up, and it's gonna be strictly done for the Age of Aquarius there on the channel is made, but we haven't made any videos in there. We waiting for the proper moment this to be introduced into this, because this is where we're going to be posting those knowledge, these videos, and these things in there. But just sharing with you guys so you can have it in mind that some new things are coming. Okay, because I believe that the proper talks about the Age of Aquarius, they should be not only here, but they should be in that channel in there. Okay, so pretty soon that channel is going to be coming out public. It is what it is. So yes, it's hard for me sometimes to accepting the destiny the way it is, and you know, when the things are given into you, sometimes you're wondering in there. I'm also human, guys. I had to go ahead and I needed somebody to kick my butt. It says like, what do you expect, you? You have all this, you got all this, and why you now looking at in there? You have to accept who you are about this Aquarius energies. Might as well do what you have to. It's your destiny. Why you running at from that? I need somebody to kick my butt on this. And I want to say thank you to the divine first that's there, and then I'm gonna say thanks to brother Nick, who was just like, you try to running from your destiny, it'll catch up to you. Why you running from who you are? It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And it's going to be a moment when you have to face that, exactly that part within you. But it's destiny. We've been done in it. We've been practicing it. Might as well roll the sleeves and let's do it. So that's what I've been working so much on me, because I have to evolve as well as you guys. We all have a different level of evolutions. You think that maybe I'm a too high for you, or this? No, we are all the same in soul. That's all. We're all the same. We're just reminding ourselves what we already know. Our part is to accept that. So, Pallavi, well, you have a wonderful destiny from your higher self. Dio behind you is a higher respective of the city. I hope our future will be more green. Looking forward for more wonderful new channel. I'm looking at for that too. Today I actually had a dream that I need to go ahead and do that. And yes, this is going to be strictly about the Age of Aquarius. There's going to be some other things that we're preparing in there, but for right now, it's just divine time, guys. Okay? Divine times. Doing the right things, with the right moments, with the right situations in there. And today was this right moment to tell you about this channel, that it's made in there, but we have not published anything that there yet. Okay? I know why. We have to get these new downloads that just came in, so we can know what we need to post. Because we tried to make something to post on that channel, didn't work. Do you know why? The computer system crashed all of a sudden. Even though before that, computer system was fine, everything was okay. But when we tried specifically to make a video about the channel there and so on, poof, why? It was not the right time, and we caught it. Okay, so this is how you're going to be working. When something doesn't work, you stop and thinking why it doesn't work. It is the right time. Is there is a force that pushing against it, or you're not ready for that. And if you're not ready for the age of Aquarius, you're not ready. If you're looking for your twin flame, you're not ready to be a twin flame, you're not ready. If you're not ready for the divine union with the divine force before your twin flame, you're not ready with your twin flame either. Put that into your mind. Okay? If you start chasing or start running, you're toxic. The both sides of running and chasing is toxic. Things that should be, that comes naturally. You don't have to force, you don't have to do anything. So the divine flow aligns with the energies. Exactly. Divine timing. You all know about divine timing. You all know about the divine energies, the divine flow with you. Why not working with that? Who's screwing up your mind? Your ego, your old energies, the old grit. Let me tell you, the new energies, they are just, those old energies, they're not active anymore. Here's your new energies. Operate from new learnings, new understandings, new culture. And you're like, what? Yeah, try to act in a dull way. Poof, nothing happens. Try acting like this. You feel hot face and it's so angry and you cannot even ground it. Oh, how about you fix your thinking? Okay, all right. I will cooperate with the new energies. I'll surrender. I trust. I'll let it go. That trust, surrender, let it go is one of the best things that you can do, actually, following it in your life. Those are the three things. Three things, three major things. You're going to be practice it over and over and over and over and over until the job gets done. And after the job gets done, you're still going to be practice it. It is what it is. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to be talking about a whole new world as a society there for it. I want to say thank you for all of you that come here. I don't know what the video says. It's 2 minutes and 48 seconds of a new. I don't know. There is something put in the computer systems is not okay, but it is what it is. I don't know what happens to the video. If anyone can hear me, guys, write it down. But my clock shows up that I've been made a video only for 3 minutes. Don't know why. So funny. It is what it is. Gratitude and trust, we can hear you. Great. Very great. Actually, I need to make a screenshot about what's going on because that's weird to me. And okay, there you go. There you go. All right. So that's all I have for you two guys today. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for understanding that yesterday I wasn't here because I have to do things that I needed to do. I want to appreciate all of you there. I want to thank you for coming in and working on yourself. And I want to say thank you from the divine point of view that if you doing your work in the age of Aquarius, you're actually working to build a better society. So if nobody told you thank you that you're doing this age of Aquarius situations, I want to say thank you because I know how hard it is. I know how it goes. Okay, guys. So that's all I had for you today. Hopefully this was a great catch up within the energy. Hopefully this was very good to you guys. And as I say, let's do this. Let's go. Wish you well and Guys, be love, be peace, and remember to love yourself as you say, love you. Okay, guys, take care, everyone. Let's give you a gift of love, and I will see you tomorrow.